Recently, I shared a prayer practice that I named Receiving Comfort from Mother God. And yes, I said Mother God, and I meant Mother God. In this practice, we sought to encounter the divine presence as Mother, seeking her comfort and strength. Hi, I'm Reverend Valerie Austin, and this is Defragmenting Faith and Life. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe, like, and share. Now, I meant mother, as God is depicted as a woman, mother, or feminine being many times in the biblical text, in various contexts. I've shared 12 of these passages in the description box below. This is true even though the biblical text arose and was interpreted within patriarchal frameworks that intentionally suppressed and denied the full participation and autonomy of women. Now, because of these patriarchal frameworks, yes, the majority of our God images and language from the Bible are male. But the implications of these texts depicting God as female have, of course, been dismissed and ignored, while other male God images have been prioritized over and against these to uphold and support the patriarchal narrative. Remember the breath, wind, or spirit of God, depending on your translation, hovering over the waters in Genesis 1:2? The Hebrew word ruach is translated as breath, wind, or spirit. It's a feminine pronoun in the Hebrew Bible or Old Testament, as Christians know it. She is the breath of God that animates life, the strong and sustaining spirit of God that breathes life into all creation and connects us to God's self. I said mother, as in Genesis 1:27, in which God created humans in God's own image, both female and male. And yet, when God is always and only depicted as male, how can women see and understand themselves to also be images of God? How can men see women as equal images of God? How can any of us experience the expansive nature, the more full and complete presence of God, when God always looks and acts like our culturally conditioned understanding of men? When God looks and acts like him, but never like her or them? When God looks like father, but never mother, the being that actually brings new life into existence? How can we become a complete and whole being when the characteristics that society names as feminine and female bodies are denigrated as less than, unholy, or not godlike, thus causing men to suppress the characteristics within them that might be considered feminine, while also suppressing women as what is considered feminine gets imposed mostly onto female bodies in our culture? So yes, I said Mother God, and I said this very intentionally. There has been a blatant and continuous sexism and misogyny perpetuated within our Christian traditions, and the images and language we use for God are facilitating this harm. When our religious systems reduce the image of God, they can then justify reducing women to property or dominated subjects to be controlled and dismissed. This hurts men too, cutting them off from the wholeness of their being. It's been hurting all of us for thousands of years. See some resources below to start your own investigation into God as Mother. Particular shout out from me to Professor and theologian Elisabeth Johnson's She Who Is, and some of her other works that helped me more fully move into God's embrace during my seminary years. I also attached an interview with her in the description box. Now, we do have some mainline Protestant traditions that are moving more fully into inclusive God language. Some of the churches and these denominations have made pretty radical improvements in their God images and language. Those images help us to more fully embrace the fullness of who we are. Thank you for joining me this time. I'll see you real soon.